Well, hello everybody and welcome back. Vince here. And we were playing the game that I'm slowly losing my insanity over. Satisfactory. Anyway, we have our coal plant set up over there. We have our main base, so way over there we have a sulfur mine that we set up last episode as well too. But off camera, I've also done a little bit more. So the sulfur mine's feeding into the coal mine. Right here, we are making black powder, and we are also making concentrated coal to help burn a little bit for more power. The reason I'm doing that over here instead of way over there by our coal plant is because we've had power issues. We've had many power issues, and I had to up our power grid. So I installed 3 more coal generators right there. I ended up having to do that because we kept losing power over and over. So the concentrated coal is feeding this. Got the water pump there, pumping these, branching off over there. So we have 3 coal plants right there. I think I might overdid it a little bit. We won't have to worry about power for a while at least. Yeah. Ooh, fall damage. I keep forgetting. But let's check out our power grid. We have a maximum capacity of 585 megawatts, and we're only using like 360. So yeah, we're 220 megawatts over what we need to have. So I think we're good for a while. We don't have to expand our power grid anymore. If we do, it's going to be for the plastic line and burning the fuel residue as a fuel source. That way, so I can actually turn some of these off, maybe. Anyway, today we are finishing the milestone industrial manufacturing so we can do a manufacturer assembly plan, as well as we are going to start working at completing phase 3 of the space elevator, and also there are some upgrades and unlocks I have to do as well too. I have slowly been building up supplies over the days, and yeah, I'm ready to turn in a lot of stuff, a lot of upgrades and a lot of turn-ins. So we got a lot to do today. All right. So first things first, we are going to complete this first milestone so we can wait the timer out and start working on the next one as well too. So that one's complete. We only have one more for tier 5, which is the gas mask, which is plastics, rubbers, and fabrics. Oh, okay, enter. Skip. All right, there he goes. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we have all this. Yeah, we have the 50 there. We have the plastics, and we have the rubber as well too. I'm gonna gather that, but first, I'm gonna go over to our unlocks, our research. And there's something I have right here, our blade runners. We're going to research that because, as you can see right there, beautiful. Oh, we have to equip it. So see how small I jump and see how slow I am and how fast I fall? Well, these blade runners are going to make it where we jump very high, very high. And we're going to fall a lot slower too. So it's going to get making around a lot easier. So we need 3 rotors, 20 silica. We have all that stuff. All right. So we're about to build these blade runners here now. We have enough material for 8. I only need 1 because we can only wear 1 set at a time. There it goes. Equip it. Bring this down to our legs. I got me new legs. Look how fast I run now. And look how high I can jump. I just like float like a bird. This is amazing. This makes it so much easier to get around too, because I can actually jump over all these big conveyor belts in a long distance. So it's going to make travel and navigating this a lot easier. All right. Next thing, we got to turn in the stuff for the gas mask. We still have 9.5 minutes, so I'm going to make a nice little journey trip down to our plastic line and get our rubber and our plastics, preparing for our milestone gas mask. All right, we have all the material for it, but we have to wait for the rocket to come back from space, the rocket from space. So while we're waiting for that, we did unlock the manufacturer. But I have some re-navigating to do, because one, I have to lay this area out again with more platforms to make it nice and neat, because a lot of people had something to say, like, oh, Vince, you're not doing it right. You need to start laying platforms down. Anyway, I'm making this all neat and pretty and everything for y'all because, yeah. Also, it makes it a little bit easier to get around as well, too. So I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to keep laying down our foundation for our plant because our plant's not going to be enclosed. It's just going to be a big open plant area, external plant. But we're going to have to lay down our manufacturer. That's going to be our next piece of machinery that we're going to do. Essentially just unlocked it. And we need it for the next space elevator parts too. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to keep doing this and I'm going to start laying that out. All right, so we have all the materials for our manufacturer and we have all the layout out here. Plus I moved the screw conveyor belt. I moved it out of the way over there so we can actually have a little bit more open area. So manufacturer is a 4-input device, not 2-input like everything else has been. So we're going to lay this out pretty smartly. So there should be good. Okay. All right. Then we have to hook up our conveyor belts to it as well too. Oh God, this is gonna be a mission. I don't need our fast conveyor belts. I can just do it with the basic ones. Do we have we have everything? Yeah, we do. All right, cool. So we need to make first the modular engine, but we need motors and we need the smart plates. So we have smart plates. I know that. This one we need circuit boards. We need the wiring harness, which is up top. The computers, which I don't have, which we have to make right here as well too. There's going to be a lot of multi-crafting essentially. Then we need the circuit boards, and which we don't have yet either. Plus we need the plastic, the cable, the screws. This is going to be a mission. So we'll start with computers because I know for a fact we're going to need a lot of those. So we need circuit boards, cables, plastic, screws. I know for a fact we have screws right here. Easy. This one was done. So we can just go ahead and throw a splitter in there because I know we have plenty of these. Where's the splitter at? Right there. Add the splitter right there in there. Okay. Conveyor belt splitter there. Okay, good. Screws taken care of. Now we have to do plastic cables. Cables are up top, which is going to be kind of a mission, but not as hard as getting the plastic here. The plastic's really going to be something. I'm going to have to run a conveyor belt across the map again. Yeah, the cable here shouldn't be too hard because it's already being made, already conveyor belted over. I just have to put a splitter on that one. I'll add splitter right there. Okay. Conveyor belt there. Down here, yeah, sure. Down to the edge over here, yes. Yep. All right. Now, we need to run this conveyor belt all the way down here. Ooh, this could be a long conveyor belt. Right. I'm going to turn it a little bit. Make it nice and neat. There. All right. Now, this conveyor belt for the cables runs all the way down, which we don't have concrete. Crap. We ran out of materials. All right, I'm going to get more materials, and I'm going to start running all the conveyor belts to this for everything. And I'm going to have to make the long journey of getting the plastic over here as well, too. And unfortunately, we're going to have to make circuit boards, which let me check our assembler here to see if we can make it on this assembler or if it's going to have to be a whole secondary thing. No, we can't. Oh, no, we can. It's plastic and copper sheets. Copper sheets up there again, and plastic way down there. So I might end up putting the assembler here, have the copper sheets run down here for this assembler, plastic right up here for this assembler, make the circuit boards, have it come up and over everything, so circuit board input can go directly to there, and I can just splice off the line for the plastic and run another line for the plastic coming down here as well too, the plastic input. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Anyway, I'm going to keep going at this, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. This is going to take me a good minute. All right, so we let the game just run overnight, and because it's been many, many hours, as you can see, I have a grand total of 166 hours in this game. Anyway, yeah, we did let this run overnight. For me, it's the next day, but in the game, we made just 111 computers. Main reason being is printed circuit boards messed up a little bit. The line was not making the printed circuit boards because it was being starved of plastic. The reason being is because our plastic line was filled up of oil residual and did not have any areas to put it. So I went out there, I cleaned the line down. We're making plastic again. As you can see, it's coming in. We're making printed circuit boards, so we're back to making computers. But we have enough computers now to turn in the milestone quest. Right there. Yes, turn in. Yes. What do we unlock with that one again? I can't remember. It's been that one here. Fuel generator. Yes. So we unlocked the fuel generator. Awesome. Which means
consumption of recently acquired technologies and buildings.
yeah, I don't want to hear you. Here, fuel generator. So in order to make a fuel generator, oh my god, we're gonna need 5 computers, 10 heavy modular frames, 15 motors, 50 rubbers, and quick wire. We don't have quick. Oh my god. We scan for it? Sulfur, coal, quartz. That one right there. We have to find this node so we can make the quick wire because quick wire we're gonna need a lot of. Alright, that one's not too far away. Where's that one at? Oh, that's not too far at all. That's almost right next to the oil, right next to the plastic plant. I'm gonna start gathering all these resources here, the rubbers, the motors, all that good stuff. And then I'm gonna start slowly working at getting over there to that node. Oh, mark it on the map too. There, infinite range. Let's just make a thumbs up. Select image, apply. Awesome. The thumbs up is where we need to go. Anyway, I'm gonna start collecting these resources, making my way over there, and collecting a lot of resources to make the conveyor belt to bring it back over here. Which is always a fun thing to do. Anyway, yeah, let's see how long this is gonna take me. All right, so we did find the Caterium. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but yeah, it was on top of that mound right there. So we had to build a platform up to get there, put the miner in, the conveyor belt, the electrical cables. I ran the conveyor belt down here. There's a smelter down there turning into bars. As you can see, the bars are coming up here. I ran the belt up here, the storage unit, and I have a constructor right there. Well, we don't have the cable of this material unlocked yet. So now I have to go back and see what it will take to unlock that material, or at least the wiring for it. Because if we don't have it unlocked, we can't use it. We can't make it. So, yeah. I didn't think about that beforehand. Yeah, there it is. I'm glad I took the bars when I did, because I was getting ore thinking it was going to be the ore that turned it in. But here's the research. Now we can make the quick wire is what we need to make. It's cool because we can also make zip lines, and we can electronics. Okay, we don't have material. We don't even have any cable at all. So a stun rebar. Stun rebar would be nice, especially for some of those powerful animals. But yeah, go back here, turn the constructor on to the quick wire making, and run a conveyor belt up here so we can start storing it a little bit closer. Yeah, me and my conveyor belts. I love those conveyor belts. All right, so we have enough stuff for the fuel generator. We have our, I can't remember what this is called, refinery, which is making the heavy oil residue into fuel. We have to build it now, which means I'm gonna climb up to the top of this to get a better view of everything, so I know exact placement of what I'm putting down. I made a nice little platform right there, and a little area right here too for the fuel generator. So let's see, fuel generator there. How big is it? Oh god, it's a lot bigger than I was expecting. It can go right there. Yeah, that's actually a pretty nice little spot for it right there. Yep, right there. Then we have to connect it. Raise this up a bit so I can actually walk underneath it. And where's our hookup spot? Right there. Oh god, I messed up. I hate when I mess up like this. All right, so we need to delete this one again real fast. Hook up here. Turn it straight. There. Raise it up. all the way to the T I put in right here. All right, awesome. Beautiful. Now, what else does this require? No connections. We need to actually connect it to the main power grid? Here, I'll do it this way. I'll put this cable right there. Connect that to the main power grid. Yep. 150 megawatts that we're using. And we are burning 12 per minute. Okay. We are producing... Oh, God. We're only producing 7.5 a minute. So we're going to use a lot more than we need. We could essentially drop this down to like 50%. 80 megawatts, that's still a lot of extra. Which means we're still 330 megawatts over what we need. Which is not too bad. I can't believe I actually finally have this now. But yeah, I have this little setup going right now too. So I have all the excess going into the packager here. I made a bunch of empty containers right there, as you can see. They're filling up into... Oh, shit. Let me get that one there. It's filling up into these containers. So we have packaged fuel. Since we will be unlocking a jetpack pretty soon, hopefully, that the packaged fuel is what we need for the jetpack. This one here is just making only jetpack fuel, essentially. And if we get into vehicles, and we might end up making it for the vehicle use as well, too. But for now, it's just storing it. And all the excess is going to the generator here. So let's see. We did Caterium. God, I still have struggles saying how to pronounce that mineral. We did find a power slug too. So what I might end up doing is I might go ahead and turn it into a power shard and pumping this refinery here up, so we can actually produce more plastic and more heavy residue as well too. So we're only making 10 heavy residues. This thing can only refine... Well, I have it down to like 18%, 18% to drop it down to the 10 a minute. What we could do is we could bump that. We could essentially raise this up to about there, which is outputting... God, I'm terrible with math sometimes. Which is outputting 10 fuel a minute. We still don't have enough fuel to run this, though. We're gonna have to bump it up a lot because this thing is running 6 per minute. Yeah, so if we did 10 a minute, it would essentially be right there, 87% or 130 megawatts, which won't be that bad. I do have one curiosity though. If we change from plastic to rubber, do we make more? You make... God, how much do we make? Let's see. This is making 2 plastics, one heavy residue. Rubber will make 2 and 2. So rubber would make more heavy residue than plastic would. Okay. Make sure no rubber got through the system here too. It would definitely cause some issues. All right. So now we have that. We are good. We are not worried about it messing up because we have our fuel generator, which is taking everything, which means the plastic will continuously run as long as things are still working, essentially. Yeah, so the plastic's running here. Let's go up to the main Let's go up to the main base and see exactly what else we got going on here. Yeah, see the jetpack unlock. One, we get inventory slots, which is very helpful, and also we can unlock the jetpack, which we need that packaged fuel for. So it's a good thing we did that. Gonna go ahead and do that. So we need plastic, motors, rubber, packaged fuel. I'll go down there. I'll get the packaged fuel and the rubber. I think we have enough plastic in this thing here. Yeah, we have enough plastic. We can grab this plastic real fast, throw this in for the milestone for the jetpack. And the motors. 50 motors is going to be about 100 stators and 100 rotors. I'll be making all that off camera, and I'll be getting all that collected so I can turn that in, and then we can possibly make our first jetpack. One thing I hate to forget is that when I'm streaming, I play this while I stream, and I record it while I stream as well too. So this right now is live streaming, but I forget that the top left of the window that I just had up there was Stream Raiders, and I always forget to hide it for the recordings for YouTube. So I'm sorry about that, y'all, if y'all kept seeing that over and over again. That's just a side game that we play off to the side that anybody can do with the basic web browser. You don't have to be on stream to play that, but it always helps. But we got everything we need. So here's the rubber, here's our motors, and here's our fuel. Let's unlock that jetpack, plus our extra inventory slots, which we desperately need. Last thing we have is either pipelines or the monorail train technology. I tried using this train technology. I could not understand it too well. I couldn't. So the pipeline, we might actually end up having to need this first because we have a lot of stuff that requires a lot of liquid stuff. And I know that we're going to be running low on flow rates. So these pipings is actually going to increase our output as well too. But I forgot again also about our power slug. So we can make our power shard plus a bunch of protein from the animals we killed out there that try to kill us first. It was self-defense. Yeah. I'm going to clean my bag up a little bit because my inventory is getting kind of full and I don't like it like this. So I've been cleaning my inventory up a bit, get rid of some stuff, repack some things and around some lines that I don't need anymore. And yeah, I think I'm going to call it for a day right here. We've done a lot. We've done the 3 extra coal plants over there. We've added a catering mine as well, which is making the cables for it. We're making the plastic, which turns into packaging fuel for our jetpack. And also we have our fuel generator, which was a big help, a very, very big help. Plus a bunch of small things here and there and completed some milestones. But next episode, we will be completing these next 2 milestones here, the pipeline and for the monorail system, which I will try this again. I will try to set this up for that long distance things, but I can't guarantee that we're actually going to use it 100%. So, but I will try. Anyway, I'm going to go down here, turn this power slug into the processor so it can make plastic faster and more plastic residual for our fuel generator. And I will catch you all on next time. Anyway, thank you all so much. Don't forget to hit that like button. All right.